Welcome to the App Showcase, where we review Microsoft-related apps primarily from the App Store, but also through trial versions. SV MacPack is a certified veteran-owned and HubZone consulting firm supporting primarily the U.S. federal government. In support of our customers' need to do market research on apps such as these, we started recording our review of these apps. We hope these reviews are helpful to you as well. In this video, we'll be reviewing vSlider Video Carousel from the Estro collection. It's an app on the Microsoft App Store. As always, I'll move fast, pointing out what I like and what would make me hesitate to recommend this app to my customers. My goal is to be as candid as I would be if just talking to my own team about this app. Hopefully the review helps you and perhaps even provides good feedback to the publisher of this app. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to switch over to the Microsoft App Store for vSlider. I'll zoom in here a little bit so you can see a little better. And I always start from the left to the right and working my way down. First thing I see is 3 stars and 7 ratings. Let's see how many reviews they got. So they got 7 reviews as well, so that's pretty amazing. So it does not seem to work. Automatically pull a video. So this one here, it looks like they couldn't get it going. CSS issue, this is a person who definitely knows what they're doing, but they had questions. So one of the things I notice is the reviews are spread over the years, so people are trying the app, and that's pretty cool. Next thing I do when I come down, I'm looking for the version count to see what they've been doing, and they haven't updated it since 2012. There's not a lot of excitement for me when I don't see something that, when I see that it hasn't been updated in, basically forever. That's not a good sign. When I say forever, I mean, over 4 or 5 years. The last thing I look for on the left column is whether there's a support page. If you look in the bottom left there, you can see the URL is just going to their website, so I'm not even going to bother to go in there. As I look at this stuff, there's just too many words in this description for me to enjoy it, but there's features in here, and what I really look for is what type of features are there. I do find the fact that it supports YouTube and other platforms as a really handy thing to be able to pull stuff in. So we'll see what that is like. And this one's a video carousel compared to just a picture carousel. Easy administration, well, I'll tell you in a second because that's what we look for. This one will be really interesting too. It blends with your site. That's what I'm always looking for as well, to see how well it's just a web part that becomes part of my own branding. So the simple licensing, I don't really see. It's saying free, and that's a really unusual thing. Usually it's a evaluation copy and then you pay for something, but we'll find out what it's saying. So let's go ahead. The last thing I look for, here's one picture and they're showing what it could look like in here. I'm going to look at the next image. And again, it looks like it's just a bunch of videos where you can kind of clip through. That's nice. So this is what it would look like here. Let's go ahead and click and expand this picture so you can see it. Oops, sorry. So this is what it looks like in SharePoint to add a new video to the slider. That's great. Okay, so what would you like the title to be, the URL? So that's great. It's just linking it in there and it's moving it. And here it's the same as kind of YouTube. I don't know if you can see that, but you can choose whether it automatically pulls an image or whether you give it a thumbnail to put on there. So that's a pretty good picture there. That's that one. And then here's what it probably looks like to see the thumbnails in there. Oh, and that's great. You can decide. So it's saying, I don't have videos actually. I didn't think about that. But here you can say, it's hard to see it, but I think that says hide and that says delete the video. That's great. So you can decide to populate a library, but only show a certain set of videos. Let's say next week you only want to show butterfly videos or whatever you want to show. So that's pretty handy. Let's go see about getting it. The way I do that is I grab the number for the app from up on the address. I find it's the fastest way for me to do this. I go back to my site that I'm going to demo this on. I have a link already for add the app from the store, which just saves me 4 or 5 clicks. And now I click in here. I'm going to paste that number and go find it. There it is. And it's telling us to go ahead and add it. That's what we're familiar with. It's pretty straightforward. Continue. And I just got this for everybody. That's fine because I'm in a lab environment. Do you trust it? Nope, but I'm willing to because it's a lab environment. I'm used to federal government customers where you do a lot of scanning before you throw stuff into a new environment. So that'll be an interesting thing to see how these apps are being scanned on Microsoft side. So it'll take a second for it to kind of load up there. I want to come back to their site really quick and just see some of the activity it says, just in case it gives me some hints. Simple administrative site that allows me to add the new videos. So that's going to happen once it's loaded. Oh, that's interesting. So it's got, I wonder if this, it's having a compact version of the video. I wonder if that shows up right away. That's pretty handy, though, to be able to use it. I wonder if they kept this up to date with, ooh, this is not good, Silverlight, but that's all right. We'll see what happens. That's one of the things as I wait for it to load. That's the unfortunate thing. I mean, they had an app, they threw it up there in 2012, and I haven't seen anything else from these guys, so I don't know where they went, but it would have been nice for them to kind of keep it up to date so customers can continue to get newer versions built on the newer technology. So here it is. It's down at the bottom. I'm going to click on the link, and we're off to the races to see how intuitive this is. So use the following options to manage the vSlider app part. So here we can add, let's go ahead. I'm going to sneak over and see if I can't find a, let me go to YouTube. YouTube, and then let's see if I can find App Showcase. Will it find it? There it is. Can ban 4 to avoid. So these are some of my my videos that I have for other ones if you're interested. So these are Microsoft tips. Let me see if I can just grab that URL. Copy the shortcut, and I'll come back here to the vSlider and see if I can't add a video like this. It's asking me where, so I'm saying it's YouTube. Look at that. That's intuitive. That's something I look for heavily, is how intuitive is this tool to use. I'm going to put in here, I already forgot what the tip was. Oops. Come on. Oh well. Find or change deleted items. So let's just call it MS tip 14. Find changed or deleted items. Automatically pull the image. Let's go ahead and go with that. Look at this. You can even do previews. So that's perfect. It opened up a new page, showed me what it's going to do. Let me go ahead and say save the video. All right, so it takes me back to my admin page. Now I want to manage the videos. This is great. It's showing me I got this. I have a couple others that are in there. That's handy that they already have that. I like how you can click here to go back to the slider, which is traditional, but they also put this one, return to the app homepage. I'm assuming that's going back. Yep, it's going right back here. So far, I like this app. It's intuitive, easy to use. Here I can preview what it's going to look like. So this one's not, oh, I see, it's just changing. Ah, there it is. I see what it is. Okay, so that's not overly helpful to me, but I see what it's doing. It's letting me choose the videos up and down. Let me go ahead and close that. Preview and compact. Oh, this is nice. I like this one better. Slide through. I'm sliding through my videos. That's perfect. And then slider help. Oh, no way. Look at this. It actually might have inline help. This is what I look for people to do. So what videos are supported, blah, blah, blah. That's all fine. I find it funny it did not have this link here, return to the app homepage on that FAQs, but that's just me being picky on the app. So let's go ahead and go back to our homepage and add that web part and see what it looks like. See how intuitive this part is. I'm going to add it on the right-hand side, and we'll insert an app part. And this is the vSlider right there. I'm going to say add. So it already has that. Let me see what it allows me to do with editing the web part. vSlider, it has nothing. These are all just standard edits. I'm going to cancel out of there. I'm actually going to go back and see if I find that compact one, because I'm curious in whether we can add that in. Oh, there it is. I missed it. So go ahead and add that guy. Let me get rid of this guy because I like the look of the compact one. Go ahead and delete that. And now let me hit save. Let's go ahead and flip through these things. Actually, so this video's here. Let's see what it looks like when you push play. Oh, no, it's on Vimeo. Look at that. That's nice. It's embedded there. And sorry, I'm coming in here really quick and editing the web part to get rid of the title and see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and say none and OK. Save. Hit here. Let's press play on this guy from YouTube.
Welcome to the Microsoft Tips Showcase, where we provide quick topic
there you go.
on how to do something within a Microsoft-related tool,
This
such
is
as SharePoint Dynamics.
There's a pattern to how I talk. This is pretty neat. I really like this this app. I want to go back really quick to the to see if there's anything that like rotates it automatically, and I didn't see how you can move it forward. So I'm going to check their help and see their questions. Just moving this over here for you. Browsers. Rotation, there it is. Five seconds. Okay, so it is in the web part. I didn't notice that. Not there. Let me go back to the home page. Edit this page. And edit the web part. It was saying that, I don't know if you noticed, but it said that you can flip through on the compact one because it would rotate through, and that makes sense, which is great. They have it right down here. They have it down here, and so you just change the speed to, let's say faster, just to see what happens. And go ahead and save this. So that's pretty good speed. I'm curious if I hover over it, does it stop it? No, it does not. That's a nice little feature I saw on somebody else's, that if somebody puts the mouse, it stops. Because otherwise there's no real way to stop it. If I want to go back, does it stay still if I hit the back button? No, so it moves fast. I'm like, wait, I want to see this. That's fine. I mean, that's something the publisher can take care of. But I'm going to pause for a second on this one and just go ahead and stop, because as a recap, I'm recommending you download this app for more thorough evaluation within your organization. I know it's an old app, but especially there's a lot of people out there with older versions of SharePoint to start with. And then this app could give your team pretty good ideas on what to do, little videos that are handy videos that inspire on the internet or intranet within your organization. So go ahead and download it. See if it's something that in your own lab, whether your folks would think it's valuable. I hope you found this review useful as you evaluate various apps available to you and your organization. Please provide me with feedback in the comments. Let me know how I can make the App Showcase channel and these reviews more useful to you. Feel free to even suggest apps that we should review, and we'll work to get them on the schedule. Finally, if you found this review helpful, please share a note about it on one of the social media platforms or just give it a thumbs up. I'm your host, Neil McDonald with SV MacPack. I thank you for joining me today and hope you'll join me again for other reviews.